What's the hurry?
Right.
Cool it.
Animal test 6308. No, my sword.
Freeze.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Stand clear.
I see through you!
Let me read you a verse.
Freeze.
You can't run!
This spot will be frozen in time.
The loneliness of death.
How fortunate. What's the hurry?
Right.
Dodge this. Cool it.
Absorption test.
What's the hurry?
Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this.
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
Oh, so sorry. What's the hurry? How fortunate. What's the hurry?
Absorption test.
Freeze. Fascinating. Freeze! Ha! Fascinating. What's the hurry?
Time to witness the power of Gugwa.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze! Ha! 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 Dodge this! Ha! 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 Cool it! How fortunate. Dodge this! Ah! Fascinating. What's the hurry? What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Where am I going to get the Mora?
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
I going to get the Mora?
What's the hurry?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today's Ad Astra Abyssosk.
What's the hurry? Fascinating.
The Abyss Order. With that said, it was...
Really? That quickly?
Come to think of it, Miss...
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now, each Archon, only in performing this duty can we attain power.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too
However it may have come to... Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon. Aw.
Oh, such a humble god. But we digress. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the one...
I cannot stress enough how important it is to...
What's the hurry? How fortunate.
The Dawn Winery's wines are all well, that's not bad.
Fascinating. Freeze!
Swirl, Mark II.
Body in 9.
Cool it!
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was... It seems that energy... Huh. Do you know if Storm Terror's like... But Jean and Master D... After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient... As it was with the storms that previously cut... But now, as the energy... I must admit, it sounds even... It should be enough to let us break through the storm...
Which means we're going to I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to...
No. When there are no other... If slaying him is our only choice...
Fortunately, we have yet to need to...
By that...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not... Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more... The impurities and the tears, which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how... You've seen what Devon is like when he's ticked off? She'll be...
Hey, nice plan.
I am with you, Honorary Knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters?
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so... Epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Dodge this!
Animal test 6308.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. What's the hurry? Dodge this! Cool it! Fascinating. Fascinating.
Rain outlines your fate.
Ah! Ah! quite the find. Freeze!
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wouldn't look... I don't need the liar to break through this kind...
Enemy attack!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Rain outlines your fate.
Freeze!
The hilly trolls usually do not venture. It puts a heavy burden on...
The Abyss Order must be and presumably spreading their force.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only...
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Cool it! How fortunate.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling.
Let them...
Ta-da! Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point.
What's the hurry?
It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
I suppose we could make use of that whip.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drink in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Fascinating.
Stand clear.
Freeze! Freeze!
Quite the find.
Look, a wind current. It might lead us to the top of the tower.
I didn't know you were such a slacker. How fortunate.
What's the hurry?
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happened. These ruins even predate the existence of the four. MONDSTADT is a city. It was ruled. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have it.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
How fortunate.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos.
Which means there are 3 more. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair?
He doesn't walk in.
You do have a point.
What's the hurry? How fortunate.
Absorption test.
How fortunate. What's the matter? Cool it!
Enhanced animal module 75.
Let me weave your horse.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
No, my sword!
Freeze! Fascinating. What's the hurry? Cool it! Ah! 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 I'm not done.
Body and mind.
Dodge this!
Absorption test.
Cool it! Ah! 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 Ah!
Ring cutter.
Freeze! Ah! Dodge this! Ha! Ha! Quite the find. Cool it!
As a good knight should. Someone...
This moment will be frozen in time. Ah! What's the hurry?
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. One more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
What's the hurry?
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people.
I have loved that song since... How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, responsibility perhaps. What about the tone-deaf bard?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at MONDSTADT, did no one tell you? She really is a child of freedom. MONDSTADT is a romantic, and its citizens enjoy them. I hope the dragon that once protected MONDSTADT, no one should have deceived him, and no one should have told him that it was his he has the right and freedom.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousand, just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. Extract and condense the pure animal from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Let's play! Now is our chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Freeze!
Rain outlines her fate.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
I?
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step.
Steady as stone.
No, my sword!
Dodge this!
Now is our chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Freeze!
Animal test 63.
Let me leave you a verse.
Oh, so sorry.
Now is our chance! Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Stand clear. This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant.
Yep, we're back from
You just returned yesterday, right? I wonder if I'll ever get an That doesn't come into it. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just...
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do.
Aftermath. Here?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated... Fortunately, we weren't completely taken...
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers when we...
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making Me too. But I have a string... Hilly churls aren't usually capable of... Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly churls?
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to... I'm sorry. You should be I promised to take you out for some sticky honey. There's no time like the present, right?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now.
Awesome, let's go! It's been wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just... Ta-da! Barbara's here.
Here we go. Crisis. Teen. Adventurers Guild. Roll up, youngsters. What? This Storm Terror threat is... Storm Terror...
Long live the heroes. Many trade routes have closed due to... I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
So Storm Terror's every cloud has a silver for that. As long as we have...
Greetings. May I take your...
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle to bask in the presence of
Sweet talking ship.
Nonsense. Just looking for a
While all the other knights are working hard to...
Thinking can be an arduous...
So what you thinking about?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in MONDSTADT. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this gold enough to get to the bottom of it? Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm. That same day, I saw...
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss through various means. I managed to gather... The situation is this.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn to...
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call... Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. One sticky honey roast, please. It's been getting quite busy recently.
15, 16. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfenville.
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are you...
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the Oh, Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre to Hamel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to her, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mons. Fortunately, everything was resolved.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to... They must be annoyed that things didn't turn. This time, they even lost their best excuse. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing.
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever.
We, did bring...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church is... The Holy Lyre! Lord Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone deaf, Barb! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
You should have held your tongue.
So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti! Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient, but he just said it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left?
The symbol of MONDSTADT's hero. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean...
Paimon remembers Venti heal. It's probably due to the connection between...
Ta-da! Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you. Ta-da! Barbara's here. Leave the heal... Ta-da! Barbara's here.
The wind amongst the branches is... I said the exact same... This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with... As you know, visions, in truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and...
Allergenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret. Instead, each Archon has an... It's just a glowing glass ball,
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbinger. She and the rest of the Harbingers...
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another 500 years... You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500... But we can save discussion of the Cryo-Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead. You should head for MONDSTADT's neighboring... He only descends once every year.
Even so, it sounds...
In any case, this year's...
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before?
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep. Traveler, as you set off on the Birds of Tevat, the destination is not everything. So before... Great. So, that's that for the... If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be on... Let the magic begin!
Everything's ready. Let's go! Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Li. Finally!
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. I wonder.
Night's already.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
What's the hurry? fortunate. Freeze! Cool it! What's the hurry? Dodge this! Fascinating. Freeze! What's the hurry? Quite the find. Cool it. Quite the find. Freeze! What's the hurry? Dodge this! How fortunate.
said Astra.
What's the hurry?
You gotta try Dawn Winery's dandelion wine.
Jules from Leeway. Come take a look.
So, you've got... I must say, though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban... So, Paimon...
It's the tale of... the Dark Knight Hero.
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening. Anyway, the Dark Knight Hero. It is said that he appears in... But to be honest, I'm told that there have been a hand... Nevertheless, if you want to know more...
Dark Knight here, but just wonder who it could be.
You want to find out about the dark? Look no further. It's me. You're right. Joke.
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principle.
Wow, so you...
No,
Why
people only stop. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it? No, it's not.
Same difference.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city? They do night shifts all.
What's the hurry?
You want to know about... In fact, I'm...
Great! This is... So...
Whoa, slow down. Well, I was patrolling one night when I saw a gang of so I quickly hid.
Hid?
That was when he was dressed in the way he crept up.
Wow.
Guess what I did next? I wasn't the bad guy. Still, I did leave this. So instead, I headed correct. But it seemed I checked everywhere. And
so you're saying...
Yes. I'm sure they would warmly...
So, the...
Hey, don't be like... Anyway, try asking at the flower shop.
What's wrong with... Why can't I get him out of...
Hello?
My hero! Is it that obvious? Oh no. What am—
Huh? What's...
well, I used to think, but ever since the—
Wowee! You
It all happened so fast. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire. Who knows? It lit up the whole area.
Okay then. So, based on what... All we need to do is find a... Nope, still no idea. But we already asked so many people. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. If we're lucky, we just might bump into him. It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
MONDSTADT welcomes you.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
All I can think about is D-Luke.
The Dark Knight hero is Master D-Luke?
After managing to steer clear of the guard's patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight Hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight hero.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight hero of Mondstadt! We solved it! Now then, Mr. Dark Knight hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original. Like... Captain...
Pie?
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing, considering that I've proven myself to be one. I assume so. Unless you... The Knights are, for the most... I cannot trust them to take this matter over. That's not my point. Well, I hope this conversation...
Oh? What is it?
You must keep... Above all, it is crucial that you do not...
What's that sound?
They appear to just be small time. I cannot afford delays on it. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Hey, you're just gonna...
Cool.
Rain outlines your...
Animal test 630.
Dodge this.
Greetings. I thought I heard... Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Unless you're looking for the Dark Knight hero, in which case...
the Dark Knight hero.
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is...
You! The hero who safeguards MONDSTADT from the shadows. On behalf of the...
it's...
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just... Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before...
Oh!
Why would you lie to me about that? Never mind. But I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where some things are best not... Duty...
Seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him. Huffman!
Oh, it's you two. So, the Dark Knight hero. Do you have an... Ah! Yes, of course I should fill you in first. The situation is...
Jeez, what horrible handwriting. Let me...
Indeed. Although this is written in... Nevertheless, one can grasp the general message from the... This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order.
Does that mean the bad guy...
Something like that. After all, this matter no longer concerns me. If you find out anything at all...
A war declaration sent by the Abyss Order? This is not good news at all for Master Diluc. Quick, we should go tell him right away!
What's the hurry?
Master Diluc! Just now?
I take it you're about to inform me of the war. I'm aware of it. Though I...
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends...
Great! So...
I'm open to suggestions. No. That would be playing... They know full well that we don't exactly... If my identity were exposed... After all, no...
Ooh, the Abyss Order is...
There is a way. Specifically...
Obscured portions? You mean the bits...
It must be a cipher only understood. It's not simply when you take a stand that makes you a hero to one part. Since I've been the Abyss Order's they've made me the target around which they can rally.
Wow! Seems like it takes a lot of brains to be a super...
I understand my enemy well, is all.
So what are we gonna do about the...
Simple. I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're in... This is the place. Abandoned ruins like these are precise. Come on.
Time for retribution!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Verdict is...
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Enhanced animal module 70.
Time for retribution!
How did you find me here?
I am no knight of a...
I see you were...
You appear to have...
Did you just use a pyrovision to shoot fire from your...
Let's see how long it takes for you to...
Stop! Stop! Please! Pain! I beg you! I'll talk... They will march on the MONDSTADT city gate. That's everything I know!
That's it? Now that I have the information I need, I would be grateful if...
Yes, Master D.
Why are you acting...
In light of Master D-Luke has officially reached #1.
If we do not make We've just held a meeting to decide on an appropriate... If that were the case, more and more...
Oh, well, let's...
Find out the Dark Knight heroes...
Protection?
Well, since you've... The offer of protection is just a ruse, in order for...
You aren't gonna let the Dark Knight hear...
Firstly, secondly, it would only serve to further their...
Gosh, Paimon never knew the...
But none of this will work if we don't establish that...
There's no need to despair, Huffman. Just follow...
Captain Kaya.
Lately, Master Diluc has been all I need you to do is keep...
Yes, Captain Kaya. Master Diluc...
Who knows? It's just a hunch. I've been known to be wrong.
It's been a while since we last visited the night. Wow. Paimon feels we saw a whole new side. Everything's ready. The Knights of Favonius today. But Paimon doesn't understand. How is Kaya so sure he knows who the Dark Knight hero is? We need to get to the winery and tell Master Diluc as soon as Paimonly possible.
Once, there was a clue.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. What's the hurry?
Freeze!
What's the hurry?
Master Diluc!
Yes. I should have known he would see...
Sounds like there's a...
I shan't get into that now. All we need to do now is think... That won't work. That's what Kaya... Patience. If they intend... We can use this to...
What's in a lab?
If you want to find out.
Oh, come on!
In MONDSTADT, mist flowers are most If you could gather some for me, I'd be most...
Quite the find.
Jaina!
Witness the power of Gugwa! No, my sword! Outrider Amber, reporting. I'll race you there. Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber. I'll race you there. Get him.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
My experiment.
What's the hurry?
Ah, you're back. Allow me to introduce the winery's...
So many mist flowers.
So, are you certain the equipment can withstand this level of purity?
Oh my goodness. The winery owner himself is addressing me directly. Don't worry, sir. It is always my honor to serve you, even if it means risking my life.
Huh? What's so life-threatening about this?
Please, excuse me. I must get to work.
What's he gonna do with a bunch of mist flowers?
Long story short. A few days ago, the winery was experimenting with some new flavors. They wanted to see if mist flower can truly add a crisp and refreshing taste. Sure enough, they discovered that the flower's extract is truly potent.
So the new batch is selling like hotcakes?
No, not potent in terms of attracting customers. Slimes need to extract So I thought to myself,
Yikes! What was that noise?
Oh, cold!
Marvelous work.
Marvelous! Jelly hose!
This is what I was talking about. Mist flower extract.
Wow! It really has a...
Sprinkle a little on the ground over there. It appears the potency is greater than... We'd better get rid of them before they reach...
Absorption test.
I must leave no stone unturned.
No, my sword!
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
As a dutiful maid would. Steady as stone.
Rain outlines your fate. Animo test 6308.
Ooh, such a powerful effect. All right, so can...
Yes. The plan is... And so, I expect it to...
You're the only...
I have persevered now.
Well, if you're... But until that moment comes...
I am indeed indebted to you.
Let's wait until evening to meet Master Diluc at the tavern.
What's the hurry?
Greetings, Mr. Huff.
Oh, nothing. Traveler.
Oh, we were in the mood...
What would you like to drink?
I'll have a dandelion...
Ooh, Paimon wants apple... Aw, but Paimon forgot to bring her coin pouch. Do you have any more on you?
Then I must regret...
Well, in that case, let this be my...
No need. Huffman showed up, just as expected. Okay, remember the plan? Go to the city site gate and place the elemental bait. Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic. Yikes! Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us!
Captain Kaya is no doubt a... no.
We're back! Is my apple juice ready?
One moment.
Mr. Huffman! Mr. Huffman!
What is it? What happened?
It's...
Slimes.
We do, but...
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Order, but I have another...
Oh? The matter of your...
No,
So this is how the Abyss Order is encroaching on the... It's like I've always said.
I shall set off at once. May I have a quiet word?
Huh?
Shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly. I'm counting on you.
Good. That's him.
Everything's going according to plan.
I must get going too. I won't have a...
What's the hurry? Ah, there you are.
Dealing with you will be the easy part.
Absorption test. Rain cutter.
Oh, so soft. Freeze.
Verticus. Ha! 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 Time for retribution!
Cool it!
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Ha! Verticus.
Classic Master D-Luke. Not a bad.
Nothing more than a few hit. No time to chat. I don't know how...
Glad that's settled. Let's get back to the tavern. You think Huffman is back yet?
It seems Huffman hasn't yet returned. He made it in time. That is a perhaps the knight's true calling.
Master D-Luke, how come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you? Is it? What if...
Uh-oh. Huffman is getting suspicious.
Excuse me, sir. Might I be... Did you see Master D-Luke...
Yikes. He's asking other customers.
Master D-Luke? Why, no. He's...
I see.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion wine. You ought to get back after this.
Oh. Never mind. I must be... How odd.
I foresaw this adventure. So, all the guests here tonight.
They're all in.
Not all of them. Or should I say,
Kaya, where did you?
I just picked a good spot to quiet.
What? You've been.
Correct. The Dark Knight.
So?
Come. I was just curious, and you did not just.
I have nothing to
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I.
Sorry, we're closing.
All right, all right. Just one last thing before.
It had better be the.
I feel strangely comforted by the fact. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
What was all that?
Thank you for all your help with this matter.
Wow!
I'm in the habit of working alone. In the future, if there's anything...
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this!
Quite the find. What's the hurry?
Cool it.
Witness the power of the wild.
Stand clear.
Oh, so sorry.
Leave it all to me. As a good knight should.
No, my sword!
Freeze! How fortunate. What's the hurry?
Animal test 6308. Swirl, mark tip. Let's dance.
Rain cutter.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this. Cool it.
Stand clear.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze. Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
Witness the power of the wild.
What's the hurry?
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test.
No, my sword!
I'll protect us. Stand clear.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Animal test 6308.
Cool it.
Ready, steady, go!
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75.
Freeze! Cool it!
Let's dance! No, my sword!
Dodge this!
Stand clear!
Freeze! Cool it! Oh, I'm so sorry.
Absorption test. Huh? Let the show begin.
Rain outlines your fate.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Animo test 63.
Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Animal hypostasis simulation. Stand clear.
Let me lead you a birth.
I'll protect us.
Freeze! Cool it!
I didn't know you were such a slacker. What's the hurry?
Add Ast.